The Green Menace is real. 1 year on from the attack on the Europa research base, the Coalition has let no effort go to waste in its preparations for the inevitable alien invasion.
We will defeat this assault on our sovereignty and our freedom through whatever means we deem necessary.
All across the globe, young men and women are enlisting in the Coalition armed forces, eager to do their part in repelling this hostile alien menace. All the while, the Space Force and their ever-expanding 1st Defense Wing maintains a vigilant watch over our planet against any incoming threat. Do you want to be part of this new fighting force? Enlist in the Space Force today and save the world. Would you like to know more? This just in from the 2nd Defense Group, patrolling the far reaches of the solar system. Another alien ship has been spotted and destroyed by one of our brand new Gemini-class destroyers. Was this just a routine sighting or a sign of something bigger?
Commanding Officer's Log, USS Liberator, date 30/04/2076. We've just arrived at the rendezvous point with the rest of the 1st Patrol Group. We're all on edge up here. 2nd Group's been spotting a lot of alien recon ships this past week. Everyone knows a major attack is coming soon. We just don't know when.
Colonel Anderson, to report to the bridge. Colonel Anderson, to report to the bridge.
Well, looks like I have to go. This is Colonel Anderson, signing off.
We're in formation with the rest of the flight, sir. All systems report go.
Good. These overlapping fields of fire we've got with the Borman and the New Plymouth should stop anything getting through our side.
Let's just hope the rest of the wind holds up fine if the bugs attack.
Captain, we've been over this before. You can't just go around calling the aliens bugs. You don't even know what they look like. You're meant to call them extraterrestrials.
Somehow, I doubt the extraterrestrials will care what we call them, sir.
Maybe, but that's the policy from that hippie Minister Ward.
Yep, why he's still on the council, I don't know.
You have one new message.
All 1st Group units, this is Mission Control. 2nd Group has detected a large group of unidentified objects approaching rapidly from the outer solar system. The President has ordered all Coalition forces to move to DEFCON 2. This is Mission Control, out.
DEFCON 2, eh? Looks like this is it. Alright, you heard him, people. I want to be ready for enemy contact at a moment's notice. Bring the ship up to combat alert status.
Welcome to World News. I'm your host, Joe Johnson. We're now receiving a report from our correspondent in space, Jack Jackson. Jackson is currently stationed aboard the Space Force vessel USS Cernan, attached to the 2nd Patrol Group in the outer solar system. We'll now play Jackson's latest report.
We're sitting here on the bridge of the destroyer USS Cernan. The enemy ships are now within range of the fleet's weapons. Any moment now, the captain will give the order to fire.
I have a lock.
Fire! Fire!
That sound was the ship's main railguns firing. The battle has now begun.
Focus fire on those two heading for the Leonov.
Roger. We've lost the Hudson.
That was the Canberra.
We've been painted.
Evade! Evade! Evade!
In other news...
This is Mission Control. All first group units, be advised. Hostiles have broken through the second group's defensive lines at Saturn. Telemetry indicates at least 300 enemy spacecraft still inbound to Earth. ETA of hostile elements, 3 days. This is Mission Control, out.
300 enemy ships?
We'll be torn to shreds!
Mind if I join you, sir?
Oh, sure.
I ran a diagnostic earlier. According to Ace, all systems report go.
Good. Who's on watch?
Jeff is. He'll let us know if anything crops up.
Right.
What do you reckon our chances are, sir?
Honestly? I don't know. We have 45 of the most powerful spacecraft ever built and some of the best pilots in the world up here. But so did second group, and they barely slowed the bugs down.
They are vulnerable to our own weapons, sir. Europa proved that.
Our ships are just as vulnerable to their weapons, Clyde. The USS Mitchell proved that.
Yeah. Did you know anyone on the Mitchell, sir?
I was acquainted with the commander. Major Strauss, I think it was. We met once while I was still at NASA. He seemed like a good officer.
I'm sure they all were, sir.
Bridge calling Colonel Anderson. This is Bridge calling Colonel Anderson.
Anderson here. What is it, Captain?
Sir, message coming in from Space Command.
Put it through to the mess hall.
Yes, sir.
All first group units, be advised. Lunar early warning stations have detected the enemy force approaching rapidly. ETA, 10 minutes. Good luck, everyone. This is Mission Control, out.
This is the captain. We're about to engage the enemy. Sound battle stations. Set condition zebra throughout the ship.
Battle stations. Battle stations. Call.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Coalition.
Mr. President,
As you were, Admiral. What's the situation?
we estimate the enemy will be within our weapons range in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, and the fate of the human race will be decided.
Don't worry, Mr. President. First group's already spreading out along all the bug's possible approach vectors. They'll be able to cover them from a wider range than second group could. Very few bug ships will get past them.
You can't call them bugs, Admiral. It's an offensive term. They're to be called extraterrestrials.
To me, Minister, offensive is just another part of warfare. But you can call them what you wish. We'll destroy them just the same.
All Space Force units, be advised. We are now at DEFCON 1. Nuclear weapons have been authorized.
Showtime.
They're in range. Light them up.
You heard him. Fire!
Firing. Losing too many ships. Two bandits coming in, bearing 345.
Major, break right.
Aye, sir.
Report!
We've sustained a glancing blow in the engine module. The reactor looks fine, though.
3 more of him coming in. Bearing 037.
Take evasive action!
Aye, sir.
Harrison!
I see it!
Sheesh, that was close.
Those other 3 bandits are still closing in, sir, and at least 10 more are approaching on bearing 285.
Coordinate fire with the Borman and New Plymouth. That should stop them.
The New Plymouth reports they're taking heavy fire. They can't spare the firepower.
Roger. Major, contact the Liberty Bell. See if they can take the pressure off the New Plymouth. Got to stop those ETs from breaking through.
Aye, sir. Look out!
That one was too close.
They'll be entering our atmosphere any moment now. Mr. President, I think we should begin evacuating.
I'm not gonna turn tail and run while our boys are fighting out there on the front, Admiral. You can.
Admiral, one of those alien ships is on a course straight for this building.
You know what? Forget what I just said. Let's get out of here.
That was the central hull. Any more like that and we're toast.
Move up closer to the Borman. Our combined fire should be enough to...
This is Mission Control. Large numbers of hostile forces have begun landing operations on Earth. All the ships they can are to drop back to low orbit and begin deploying reinforcements. Everyone else, pull back to the lunar defense perimeter.
Well, Major, can we deploy the dropship?
Not reading any damage to the dropship, hangar, or deployment mechanisms.
Okay, Jones, turn this ship around. Prepare for retro burn.
Aye, sir.
Alright people, listen up. The bugs have begun landing all over Earth. We've been assigned to help troops fighting here in Sector 17. We'll leave the Liberator under computer control and deploy in the dropship.
Sir, what difference are 4 or 5 guys with small arms gonna make?
In this sort of fight, Private, every man counts. Now, if there are no further questions, let's get aboard that ship and shoot some dumb bugs.
Whatever happened to calling them extraterrestrials?
Let's go, Marines. Make those ETs regret even thinking of putting their filthy claws on Earth.
Okay, Major, we're all aboard. Hatch sealed and ready for launch.
Roger. Okay, we're clear. Stand by for retro burn in 3, 2, 1. We're 30 seconds out.
Roger. 30 seconds.
Stand by, people. Get hot.
Incoming!
Good shooting, Harrison.
Don't mention it, sir.
Okay, Colonel, we're 5 seconds out. Stand by.
Go, go, go!
Hey, who's in charge here?
You are, sir.
Oh, lovely. Take cover!
Get off the street, now!
Drax! Wait a minute. Dawson, you're with me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All Coalition forces in Sector 17. This is Colonel Anderson of the USS Liberator. I am taking command of this sector. I want all forces to pull back and set up a perimeter along defensive line Gamma. Anderson out.
Fall back. Move it.
Marines, we are leaving. Right, I'll set up the command post in that shop over there. I want machine gun and rocket positions set up in that hotel.
Yes, sir.
Major, what's the current location of the Liberator?
Computer reports it's orbiting the opposite side of the planet. It'll be overflying you again in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Is there anything closer?
All other ships are pulling back to lunar orbit.
Delightful. Well, 30 minutes as it is then. All ground forces, this is Anderson. I've got orbital assets en route. We need to draw the enemy into the street in front of us and hold them off long enough for the ship to get into position.
How long, sir?
30 minutes.
We'll hold the line, sir. Isn't that right, Marines?
Jarheads.
Steady, steady. Wait till you see the whites of their eyes. Green, whatever color they are.
I didn't sign up for this, man. Not aliens, man.
Calm down, son. The Colonel knows what he's doing.
Now, light them up!
Reports the Liberator's approaching your sector.
Roger, Anderson to Liberator. Stand by to receive fire mission. Danger close. Targets will be marked by laser designator. Over.
Roger. Danger close. Liberator will be in range in 30 seconds.
Roger, Liberator. Sergeant, get me a target lock on that walker.
Yes, sir. Anderson, get that laser designator up there.
Target data received. Target lock established. Firing main cannons.
Victory for humankind. Coalition forces in Sector 17 has managed to beat back the alien forces in what will hopefully be the first of many defeats for the invaders. Speaking from a secure location, Coalition President Stevenson gave his thanks to the troops involved.
I wish to thank and congratulate each and every one of our brave forces who took part in the Battle of Sector 17.
The fighting is not over though. The war effort needs your effort. Enlist today in the Coalition forces and defend your planet against this alien foe. Enlist today and become a hero like Sergeant Major Bryce Dawson or Major Clyde Jones, a hero like Captain Jeffrey Harrison or Lieutenant Colonel Ross Anderson.
Come on, people. Let's go shoot some dumb bugs.